Hello there, how's everybody doing? My name is BuTTeR and welcome to another episode of my Real Talk series. It's been too long since I did one of these, and I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers doing videos about the friend zone. Yes, that dreaded friend zone that guys hate. Basically, I'm going to be talking about my own thoughts and beliefs and what I think you can do to get out of the friend zone, what the friend zone is, and stuff like that. Like I said, I've seen other YouTubers doing it, like Iceman and Yamimash, and a bunch of people were doing it about it. But I thought I'd make my own video and kind of express my own thoughts. So I'm actually playing on Iceman's account, as you can see right here. His account was on my hard drive for some reason, and I signed right into his account. I don't know if they changed that from back in the day. You used to have to recover your account, but I was on his account a while ago, so we can actually both play on his account from separate Xboxes without recovering it, which is super strange. I never knew that. But I've only played like 2 games on his account and then got off because he wanted to play. So this is the only game that I played on his account. So at first he wasn't too thrilled, and I was like, I went 18-5 for you. So he was like, all right, but I'm getting home, so get off. And I think he changed his password and stuff because he didn't want me fucking with his account. I think after 5 years he would trust his boy. But anyways, I think he was pissed that I fucked up his sensitivity. But what I want to talk about, gotta stay on focus, stay on topic here, is that friend zone. We hate that word. We hate it. You guys know it. And this is going to be mainly towards, my male viewers, but females, probably could pick up on this as well because, I know there's a lot of you who are in the same predicament, and it's actually harder for a female to kind of approach a guy that they think is like cute or that they want to be with or something like that when they see her as a friend, because girls are very insecure and they're very scared. They're very scared of being shut down. Some guys like myself, when I get shut down, it's whatever, but girls, if they get shut down or rejected, that's the end of it for them. They'll dwell on that one thing forever. But basically, what you need to do, first off, is to not let it get into the friend zone. So if you meet a new girl that you think is attractive or that you think has got a nice personality and that you could see yourself with, don't kind of treat her like a friend from the get-go. Now, of course, it's very important to be friendly to that person and stuff like that, but you always want to kind of keep a little bit of flirtation in there. Because basically, if a girl is your friend and she doesn't want it to be anything more than that, the reason for that is either you're treating her like you're already in a relationship with her by like buying her stuff and doing stuff that boyfriend girlfriends do, which actually creeps girls out, guys, to be honest. Even though you're trying to be nice, remember, the nice approach isn't the way to go. But another thing is that she probably doesn't see you, not that she doesn't see you as attractive, but she doesn't see herself being sexually attracted to you. Like, she may think you're cute and stuff, but you need the girl to think you're sexually attractive, because think about it, guys, that's the only difference between being in the friend zone and having a girl want to be with you, is that sexual appeal. I mean, there could be some personality clashes and stuff like that, but like I said, the best way to getting out of the friend zone is fucking hard. It's so hard. It's hard for anybody. And the reason for that is because when girls care about friendships so much more than guys do, and you guys know that this is true. We don't want hot friends, okay? Our boys, the dudes that we go out to bars with, go to, baseball games, people that we've grown up with our whole life, those are our friends, when you want a guy's night out, you go out, have a couple beers or whatever. Those are our friends. We don't need hot girls to be our friends when we know that down the line, because we think she's attractive, that we may want it to be something a little more than what it is. So I have a few girls that I know that are extremely attractive that I don't really keep as friends, like friends as in like, I see you as my sister, stuff like that, because once you see a girl like your sister, that's when you know you're in trouble. Because that means she's in trouble, because that's the same feeling that they get when they don't want to kind of get any type of other thing besides being a friend. And Iceman mentioned this, and he was talking about, not being so nice to the girl, like I said, buying stuff and all that. because that's not the way to get with a girl that's your friend. And I see these shows, and it gives me such a headache. Like, I think there was a show that came out on MTV called The Friend Zone. I'm pretty sure it's fake as fuck, like all the other shows on MTV. I'm talking about, like, you know, Next and X Effect. All those shows are fake as fuck. I know a few people were actually on those shows, and they said they didn't even know the other person and stuff, but that's another story. And it's about, like, how, you know, this girl had this friend that she's been interested in for a long time, and she doesn't know how to tell him, so she's going to come out right and ask for a date and tell him exactly how you feel. That's the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Of course you don't want to do that. The thing is, you know, girls like those guys that are hard to get. Guys like those girls that are hard to get. And you have to kind of have a balance in between that, where you want to make her think that it would be a good thing to be with you. Now, like I said, if you're already buying her stuff or already treating her like a princess, she's not going to need to be in a relationship with you. She wants to keep her options open and still get what you're giving her. So what you need to do is kind of keep that flirtation in there and let her know that I don't really see you as a friend. And it's the way you speak. The way you speak is so important. Like, if you know, say little things to her, like flirtatious stuff. Like, I don't want to get super graphic right now because I'm pretty sure I have some family members that watch my videos. But like, damn, you looking good tonight, girl, or something like that. Like, damn, you look good, but don't be like, oh, you look so nice, I hope you find a guy tonight. This, like, you're being like her sidekick. Like, you don't want to do that. You want to be like straight up, no, you know, I'm attracted to you, but you don't want to come out and actually say that, because once you put a girl on the spot, it gets super weird. Now, some people in their advice were saying stuff like, oh, well, if you don't ever come out and say it, she may never know. That's why you kind of have to give her hints so that she kind of gets the gist of it, where she can actually think and be like, maybe he is interested in me. You want that kind of guessing game to kind of work in your favor. And like I said, it doesn't work out when you straight up tell them that you want to be with them or something like that, because that's weird, you know. I'm the type of person where when I get into a relationship, I'm the type of person where it takes a long time to actually evolve into that relationship. It's not straight up like, oh, do you want to go out for dinner, you want to do this and that. If I'm hanging out with a girl and if I'm dating a girl, it takes a couple weeks of hanging out with that girl and kind of getting to know her. That's just how I am. I like to slow roll it, really slow. And the reason for that is because I don't want to get into a relationship that I'm going to regret. So what I do is I kind of let it kind of form into that. And at the same time, what that does is it doesn't creep the girl out, because you kind of have to go slow with it. Because if a girl wants to be with you and then she realizes that she can be with you whenever she wants, she's not going to want to be with you anymore, because, like I said, girls want a challenge. So my advice to you guys, if there's this girl that you've been, friends with for a while, and you really want to get with her, you have to kind of break contact with her. If you're one of those dudes that she hits up all the time, telling you about her guy problems, telling you about her family problems, all that, be like straight up, like, you know, I think Iceman said this. He said something like, oh, you know, I have enough friends. That's true. Why do we need these hot girls that we're attracted to? Why do we need them as our friends when we have our own friends that we can talk to about stuff and do that? And so what you need to do is you need to kind of start kind of being charming, I guess. Start talking to her in a way where you can kind of slowly go from, you know, a buddy to somebody who she could see herself with. And remember, like I said before, the reason you're in the friend zone is because maybe she doesn't see you as sexually attractive. Make sure you hit the gym and try to change yourself and try to do something to make yourself look better. What this will do is also give you the confidence that you may need to be in this situation and to get out of this situation. So remember, maybe even looking a little bit better, or, you know, starting to dress a little bit better will put you over that hump where she actually feels like she's attracted to you back. And I guess this is kind of hard to explain, guys, but I'm doing it as best I can. And if you guys have any comments, leave your comments in the comment section below. I need to hear it. But another thing is, if you are in the friend zone with a girl that you want to be with, don't be friends with her anymore. Like, don't straight up ignore her and stuff, because she's gonna kind of figure out why you're doing that. But don't be that person that she can go to and talk to about her problems. Guys, I've been in the friend zone a lot, and it sucks. So what I do is I cut myself away from that. And once you kind of lose contact with that person, it's almost like starting from when you first met them, where you can kind of start talking to them in a way where it's not like a brother or sister relationship. It's more of like, oh, we're talking because we're gonna hang out and actually, you know, hook up and stuff. And that's my advice to you guys. Remember, don't come straight out and say, you know, I really like you, but 110%, actually, realistically, I'd say 88% of the time, they're going to get freaked out by it. And usually, use your gut, guys. Our guts are very, I know that sounded really wrong, but we have some sort of an instinct where we can tell if a girl's interested in us or not. So if she's giving you those hints, those flirtatious hints, like she's attracted to you and that she would actually hook up with you or want to be with you or whatever, then you can kind of go for it. But you kind of have to give it enough time where, like I said, that flirtation kind of gap evolves into where you actually are like, all right, I'm going to go for it. And if it doesn't work out, guys, there's plenty of fish in the sea. There's no reason you should be stuck on one girl. And just, you know, move on to the next, because if this girl ain't right for you, the next one probably will. If that girl's not right for you, you know, there's another girl out there. So don't dwell on it, guys. Leave me some comments, maybe some questions if you know, if you're in this situation or you need help. I'll be probably answering some questions. I'm going to Connecticut this weekend, so I'll be gone. But when I get back, I want to hear about some of your stories and stuff, because I like to kind of bring in information from, like, different scenarios, because it kind of helps me out as well. And, like, you know, if I'm wrong in something, I could be like, oh, I was wrong in this, so I should change up my own game, if you know what I'm saying. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. Take it easy, guys and girls.